Good evening, friends. I hope you all are doing well in your life. The topic for today's discussion is T cell. In this video presentation, I am going to specify this T cell and how this T cell is going to be helpful in this pandemic situation of COVID-19. It is going to be helpful. So, without wasting much of your time, let's start the discussion. So, in your classes, your 8th class or in your junior classes, you must have heard about different type of cell like your WBC cells, your white plus named as white blood cell or RBC cell, which stands for red blood cell. So white blood cell is basically called as your you can say that an army which fight against all the viruses which enter in your body. So this is also part of that WBC name called T cell. So the first word that we have this immunity. How we call a person have a good immunity? That means the average power of a person, or you can say capacity of a person through which he can conquer all his diseases, and the recovery time which he takes, minimum recovery time when he takes, at that time we call that person has a good immunity. This was layman language. You can say that this is the definition of that immunity. Then next we have innate immunity. Now what is this innate immunity? It is also known as non-specific immunity. Now you can also say it like that we have this innate immunity as first line of defense. Just imagine if you got infected by any skin diseases or your hair disease or any kind of disease which is at earlier stage, and your immune system at that time, how it work, that is termed as innate immunity. Means on the spot it directly conquer that virus or whatever bacteria is present there, it basically conquer that thing. That is termed as innate immunity. Then we have your adaptive immunity. Now what is this adaptive immunity we are going to discuss? Basically you must have heard about means you know that you have this your chickenpox is also kind of your virus, but the speciality of that virus is that it means once in a lifetime that is affected by any person. After that your you can say that your immune system start working, and it has a generate a kind of level that after onwards it will not get affected by that virus. So it takes some little bit of time. After that when it get adapt, after that it started activating and start working according to the your antivirus. Now it has also cells like T and B cells. Now what is this T cell and B cell? It has also called means one more word attached to it, that is called lymphocyte cell. Means these are the cell which uh, in adaptive immunity time it works. Then if I talk about how it works, your T cell basically first it recognizes a pathogen. Means it takes, means if I talk about if a normal person recovery rate of COVID-19 in this pandemic situation, if a person is affected by this COVID-19, at that time it takes around 3 to 4 days. Means at that time your body is basically recognizing that virus. So this is how this your T cell or your B cell basically activated, and it basically kill that virus, or you can say that your dead cells. Now it is this T cell is basically also termed as helper cell. As I told you that they first recognize, and after that understanding the situation, it target that virus, activate other cells also. Now if I talk about helping of means what is the working of this T cell, it activate the other cells also. Just imagine you can say that it is a boss. T cell is a boss. It has a capacity, or it has a you can say that it has a power to activate other cells. Just imagine he will say that you go and kill that virus with the other cell. This is how it works. The minimum number of uses of T cell, you can say imagine that the less the number of T cell used, the maximum will be immune system. Means this is how I will say, this is how it works. Then we have study this COVID-19 in this pandemic situation. This SARS-CoV-2 is found that this T cell is basically helping this to fight against this COVID-19 virus. this SARS-CoV-2. That's why it has been focused that if a person is got infected by COVID-19 and after that coming recovering from that COVID-19, the T cell immune system has been increased, through which this it's possible to fight against this COVID-19. And it is also, you can say that, a long-term immunity system. Once a person get infected, it maybe you can say that that person chances of getting infected by this COVID-19 will be less. Means right now, if a normal person have this 38% of T cells, and according to which it is recognizing and activating. So after infected by that COVID-19, it will definitely your T cell immunity system, your T cell will also be increased and start fighting against this COVID-19 like this SARS-CoV-2. So this was all about today's discussion. So if you have any doubt in this T cell or any kind of doubt regarding this topic, you can write down in the comment section. So take care of yourself, and thank you and have a nice day. Thank you. Jai Hind.